All right, good morning again, everyone, and welcome back to the KSR YouTube channel.
Yeah, it was just
You can tell the surroundings. We are down in beautiful Bradenton, Florida. And right now we are testing for the Christmas tree drags. You see we got our tree. The car's getting unloaded. The car is a little bit wet because it was raining yesterday when we loaded it up in Gainesville. But it's beautiful down here today. We've got some testing to do on the alcohol setup. Gonna be doing some short hits to read spark plugs and kind of get the tune where we think it needs to be, hopefully before we turn up the boost on this thing. On the dyno, I think we made a peak like 28.5 PSI, and that was with only 15 pounds of dome pressure, which we used to have to run 50 and 60 pounds of dome pressure to make the boost we needed. So this new setup's a little different. Gonna have to see if we can get back ahead on that. Stay tuned and let's get to the track. All right, well, doing a little bit of maintenance beforehand. I had actually, the last dyno pull, we had put some fresh spark plugs in it, and I didn't want to put them through a full warm-up cycle just in case my crank-up tune was a little rich or something like that. So warm the engine up on an old set of plugs, put the set of plugs back in it that only have one dyno run on them, and then once we get this thing all ready to go with the one run spark plugs, top off the fuel, get it all dried off from where it was wet, and we're gonna go take it to the starting line and try to make a pass. You guys know I'm gonna have cameras all over it because that's what we do here at KSR. So I'm gonna get to work putting cameras on it. See you guys on the starting line. All right, so also here today for the test, the Deasons are here with the lawn dart, getting her ready to go for trying to go for a new best today. It's like you lost a camera lens or something.
Oh yeah, that's
all right, well, first pass of the day. Pretty low target dome pressure. So we're gonna see just what this thing will do on the alcohol. This pass will be slow, probably. Alrighty, here we go. Like, that was way faster than I was thinking it was gonna be. Oh, dang it. Okay then. I guess we're just gonna go fast. Well, hopefully the wind's not too bad down here, but that felt really fast. Now granted, it's been 2 months since I've been in the car, but I mean, I'm used to things going pretty fast. So waiting on them to come get me, because we are going to read all the plugs, try to creep into this thing with alcohol, if I'm honest, a little bit more responsibly than I've been telling Cletus to do. There's always a balance to walk with that. But anyways, we're gonna read all the plugs in this thing. Hopefully they're all still in it. Hopefully they still look good. Hopefully it wasn't too much boost. Hopefully it ran an okay number. I mean, it felt pretty fast. But yeah, let's see what happens. Get some pictures of this pretty thing. SoccerMom looking good. Yeah, we feel the same way about it. So anyways, that was a pretty good lick for us. Especially first pass out. Our plugs so far look really happy, which you probably can't see much on them, but we didn't even discolor the cadmium. Got just a little bit of timing mark in it, but maybe. Actually, that's not even really much of a timing mark. Yeah, I need to get in and pull the data log out of it. Got Nate over here charging moonshine up. He's gonna go fast.
I gained a little weight since Texas. My hands don't fit no more.
Maybe they just shrunk in the wash. That's
I didn't wash them.
That's what you got.
Too many cheeseburgers.
All right, well, time for me to get to work looking at some data. He chucked his chute out. Chute works. The lawn dart for another pass. I missed their last one, but Jacob had the second best time for the car ever in his fastest ET, so got to tune her up a little more this time. That was getting it. Woohoo, that was probably new best for the car. All right, well, here we go for attempt number 2. That didn't sound good. But I do have the coolant pressure safety set pretty low on this car. It's never a good feeling though when that happens. First part of the pass felt great. Cars. Well, you guys probably heard the sag in the engine RPM during that pull. Basically, no way around it. We shoved the head gasket out of it again. Second pull, same exact spot it did it at the 352 shootout. Only difference is this time we are, well, that pass was 11 pounds of boost shy of where we were at the 352 shootout. And our timing, I had pulled some timing out of it. The timing was right about the same number that we used to be at the 40 pounds of boost, and it just, well, 41 and a half pounds of boost. And that pull was right on 31 pounds of boost with the same timing that we used to run, but it shoved the head gasket out of it again. So probably what we should have done is had the head skimmed. We kind of checked them with a straight edge and it seemed like it was pretty good. Or it could be that this block is cycled out enough that it just doesn't have the strength to hold the heads down. This block, I think we added up, we had right at 200 runs on it. So what we may do is start with a new block, take our rotating assembly, put it in a new block, and see what we can do for putting it back together with the parts that we already have. So unfortunately, that ends our day. But that's racing sometimes for you. We're gonna even miss the Christmas tree race, which we were here testing for. Car made a really good lick for at least to the 330, and then at about 400 feet, that's when the head gasket said, "See ya, I'm going home." Cars. Well, appreciate everybody watching and subscribing, watching us look like idiots, trying to figure this stuff out, blowing our stuff up, all to bring you guys entertainment when we got to go pull a motor out. Well, today was just not a fun day. I tore up a shoe. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at what Bradenton track prep does to my shoe. And to join in the fun, Nate decided he was going to sky wheelie his. Why'd you do that?
That's all I know how to do.
Well, y'all watch his channel because he had a camera right on the windshield. And
Actually,
she was
that pass I did not.
No!
The battery died right before that. I didn't expect it to do that. I only gave it a little bit.
You didn't got a front of the...
I have it.
Okay, you got a camera.
I got the outside.
Okay, so they got some kind of footage he's gonna have on his channel, so y'all watch his channel for that.
Yeah.
We're gonna go home and pout a little bit, lick our wounds, and try to fix our bucket of junk. Alright everybody, well, I ended up over at the McFarland Racing compound to help work on Ruby, and now I'm in Mullet. So, Garrett's gonna go try and get a test pass at the track in Ruby, while I'm gonna haul this. I'm gonna try getting this to the track. I'm driving Ruby, Garrett's driving Mullet, and there's a Christmas tree on the roof. It's time for the Christmas tree drags. For the second year in a row,
I know, isn't that crazy?
I drew this guy first round. Rick went on to win it last year. I'm in a borrowed car that doesn't even have a boost ramp in it. And he's got 4,022 laps in this car.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right, well, we're gonna go have some fun and hope you guys enjoy the show. Well, I'm not sure what's happening out there. And if you guys didn't know this about me, I am not 6'6". So reaching the pedals in this thing, it's a little bit of a struggle for my little short self. It has been a couple of years since I drove this car. few things have changed. Just do my best. We'll see how it goes on whatever boost it's set at, and whatever happens, happens. I have a feeling I'm getting whooped though, because Rick is still bad fast. He hasn't slowed his car down any. But we're gonna try and go out there and go fast. Scratch my nose. And hopefully into this, maybe we'll have a wind light. Gotta remember where the parachute's at in this thing. Got my helmet straps on. Did Mullet go down?
Oh yeah, they both won.
What do you mean?
They both won.
George and Garrett?
Yeah.
Sweet.
You gotta follow up.
Oh yeah, right.
Come on, you got the fastest car in the fleet right here.
Shoot.
Let me take that back. Fastest car, most reliable car to go down the track.
With a completely new setup that's never been down a racetrack before. There's a few question marks for this pass, not gonna lie.
There's some new crank trigger. I hear that's a couple horsepower right there. New turbo kit. This is the first pass on the new turbo kit, actually.
Yep. Well, it's definitely more horsepower than it had when it was losing crank signal.
Yep.
What do you think it'll run?
No clue. Well, that was exciting, if nothing else. The bump was a little violent, not gonna lie, a little violent. But we went A to B. We went A to B. Well guys, once again, the Rick's just too fast for me. Whatever I'm driving. We're gonna have to try and fix that one day.
It's coming, boys, it's coming.
We'll get there. But hey, my tree didn't fall off. That was exciting.
Mine didn't either, thank God.
I think Rick lost a present or two because I saw them and maybe they show up on the cameras, but this stuff is just kind of stupid fun, but it's good time. Hope all you guys enjoy the show. I'm gonna go back up and see what else is going up at the front of the track. Well, everybody, for round 2, Mullet and Garrett are running Parker and Dr. Pepper. So a little sibling rivalry. see just how this all shakes down. Did just a little adjusting on Mullet. The wheelie sensor may be acting up a little bit, so we just turn that sucker off and he can drive that thing out of a wheelie. Let's see what happens. Versus Turbo John. He went a 7.3 last run, so this is going to be a pretty good race. $7.47, I'll take it.
Belt it out, baby. Alright, everybody, let me get a big photo. See as well as George here. Alright, let me get a
Ooh, that was spicy. Nice driving. That was
the coolest wheelie I've ever done. We said George was supposed to do the wheelie. You were supposed to go straight. What happened? Coming. I was like, is it gonna stop? I said, no, I ain't stop.
Dude, that was awesome.
And it came
That
out
was perfect.
so nice.
That was perfect.
I was like, oh.
Well, we need to tighten up the front shocks or something.
Yeah, we're about to throw some
That was an 84 pedaling it.
Tighten this thing up. It might spin.
Do you want to risk that, or do you want to have to pedal out of another wheelie? Because you need to go a mid-70 to at least be in the game.
I guess we gotta risk it.
Okay. 700 beats a 738. Almost 185, so second best run for Mullet ever. I'm actually happy with that. He was out on him at 300 feet, or wherever I was standing on the track. So, oh well, it's good fun night.
Good call, tighten up that rebound.
All right, everybody. Well, hope you enjoyed some of my footage from the Christmas tree race. Obviously, the day kind of turned around there in the middle. Went over to help finish up Ruby and just see what was going on at Cletus's shop. Got roped into driving Ruby. Had a great time doing that. And I was around to, you know, watch after Mullet, do some tuning on Mullet, and we ended up there with a 738. So the 738 was back down pretty low on boost compared to when we went the 724 a while back. But the good news is we didn't hurt it. That's even better. And we actually went faster than the run in Gainesville. That was odd. So seems like we might be on the right track with Mullet finally. I'm actually on the road right now. It's the day after the Christmas tree race. Was in Bradenton. Drove home 3 hours after the race ended. And now I've been on the road all day today because we are headed to the mountains. And I didn't steal it. No, I didn't steal it. But I might recognize old Cletus's side-by-side. And my girlfriend Crystal and I are gonna go up to the mountains for a few days and see what kind of trouble we can get into with this thing. So stay tuned for a future video on that. My first real side-by-side adventure. And we're gonna go have some fun. Thanks again for watching and subscribing. See you guys next time.